Have you ever felt like your energy was being drained and you couldn't explain why? Or like you were being watched, but there was no one around? Or maybe your dreams stopped feeling like dreams and started feeling like traps? Like someone else was there? Like you were being pulled into something you didn't agree to? Maybe you've even found yourself suddenly entangled with someone emotionally, romantically, energetically, and deep down, you knew you didn't even like them, but somehow there you were, near them, connected, confused, and controlled. If any of that sounds familiar, I want you to know you're not imagining it. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You might be under spiritual attack, and this is where it stops. Welcome to the Astral Jen No Fluff show, where we expose the truth and we reclaim our energy, our minds, and our lives. This series is about spiritual self-protection, not just the cute kind, with crystals and incense, but the real kind, the kind that saves your sanity, guards your soul, and locks the door against the unseen predators who've been playing in your field without permission. And before we go any further, I want to teach you this declaration, this affirmation. Say it with me. I do not consent. No, you cannot have access to me. You are not invited. Learn that, repeat that daily, and declare it with all of your energy. Make sure you are constantly protecting yourself, because it's not just about the 3D world anymore. We are all in this realm of dealing with spiritual attack. So again, declare it daily. I do not consent, because if you do not consent, they cannot get access to you. The problem is, most of us are just walking around, not even thinking about it. But now, this is a must. This is something you must do to protect yourself daily. So you might be wondering why I am talking about this. Because I've been spiritually violated. I know what it feels like to be energetically manipulated, spied on, controlled, without my knowledge or consent. And just like any real world violation, it's hard to talk about. There's shame, confusion, self-blame. But I'm not hiding anymore, because too many people are being violated and they don't even know what's happening to them. So this is where we start here, and we start talking about this truth so that you can learn about all of these things and keep yourself safe as well as your loved ones. So I want to give you this visual. If you've ever seen the movie Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon, he plays a scientist who makes himself invisible. And instead of using that power for good, he starts spying on his neighbor, watching her, fixating, obsessing. And then one day, he crosses the line. He walks into her house. He's invisible. She never sees him coming. And if you've seen the film, you know what happens next. It's the same concept. That's what spiritual violation is like. You don't see them, but they see you. They watch, they analyze, and they find your weaknesses. And then one day, they decide to do whatever they want with your energy. That is spiritual assault. It is not woo-woo. It is completely 100% real. And real people are dealing with this every single day. So you might be wondering, what does this look like in real life? So some of the things you might experience. You wake up tired after sleeping 8 hours. And the reason this is happening is because somebody's been siphoning your energy through your dreams. You think about someone obsessively out of nowhere because they're actually pulling on your energy. You lose your appetite, feel confused, forget who you are because someone is manipulating your auric fields. You may feel invaded, foggy, anxious, and even disconnected from yourself. With your dreams, if you've had nightmares, they're going to feel way too real. Or you might have repeated sleep paralysis episodes where someone, else is in the room, whether you recognize who it is or not, but you are definitely going through sleep paralysis. Or even you suddenly shift from focused and peaceful to emotionally triggered and spiraling for no reason, none whatsoever, because somebody is fiddling with your energy. These are not coincidences. This is not you. There's not something wrong with you. These are symptoms of spiritual interference. That's what's happening to you, and that's why you must armor up daily. Here's the truth of the situation. No one, absolutely no one, has the right to access your soul. Not physically, not sexually, not emotionally, not in this realm or any other. And if no one has ever told you that before, let me be the first. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to reclaim your space. You are allowed to spiritually shut the door. This is your energetic house. You need to realize that you have full power over you. And just like you wouldn't let a stranger crawl through the bedroom window of your house, you cannot let strangers climb into your dreams, your chakras, or even your timeline. That's why spiritual protection is so vitally important. As soon as I wake up every single day, I have my personal affirmations that I say so that I can declare how my energy field will move the rest of the day. No one and nothing can impact me that I do not invite in, and it is by invitation only. These are things that you need to consciously put into your daily routine, because it's not just about 3D protection anymore. We have now moved beyond that. And this is just the beginning. In the weeks to come, we are going to go even deeper. We're going to talk about how to spot energy vampires and spiritual manipulators. We're going to talk about destiny hijacking and what it actually looks like. We're going to talk about the tools that actually work and the ones that are just decoration. We're also going to talk about how to protect your dreams and clear psychic cords. I also want to talk about how to take your power back after spiritual assault. And lastly, I definitely want to go over how to stand in divine authority so that your energy field becomes unbreakable. But for today, I want to leave you with this. You are not powerless. You are not crazy. You are not too late. It is time. The fact that you are here means your spirit is already waking up and is ready to protect itself. So now it's time to learn how to fight back with knowledge, boundaries, and serious energetic tools. I want to share this affirmation with you, and I highly recommend that you make it more personal for yourself if you want to continue using it. Affirm this with me. I do not consent to spiritual interference. My energy is sovereign and protected. I revoke all access to my field from known and unknown sources. I am the authority of my soul, and I am reclaiming my power now. Repeat that every day. Make that be the first affirmation where you protect yourself daily. So that's all I got for you this episode. If this hit home, don't let it stop here. Subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of this 8-week journey into spiritual protection. Hit like so others who need this can find it, and drop a comment if you've ever felt like someone was energetically accessing you without your permission, even if you didn't have the words to describe it until now. We're building a powerful community here, one that doesn't turn away from the dark, but faces it head on with truth and spiritual fire. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned for the next one, where we're diving into why feeling safe isn't always safe when it comes to energy. And remember, you're not just healing, you're learning how to protect what's sacred, which is you and all of your energy. I'll see you in the next episode.